Body Blazers presents Wiki Warcraft 2. Today we have Team Dynasty Unforgiven doing his unforgivably good video watching of Wiki Warcraft 2 players. In the top right corner, his name is Voodoo. Who do you think is gonna win this game? His name is Voodoo. And falling victim to Omed's last game, even though he had victory, and victory was not only within his grasp, but it was clutched tightly in the teeth of the clenching alligator that is his Warcraft 2 game, but snatched from those teeth quickly and unexpectedly was victory from Omed, who really put on display. Wow, Wiki Warcraft 2 has moved to Brazil in force. Don't think that you could easily defeat the old Brazilian players these are days. This is not the days of your Lale Unforgiven, whose YouTube we are currently bearing witness to. Talran and many others have trained these Brazilian bad boys into a crew that 1v1s when others are sloughing off with the team games. As evidenced by the only place that I could find 1v1s any longer is on Team Dynasty Unfor's Twitch TV channel. Voodoo getting a little bit worried after Omed put the hurt on him last game, so he's gonna get himself a watchtower so we can watch his back and know if there's even upgrading it to a guard tower. It's not enough for him to watch his back. He's gonna upgrade his back to those steel plating sides offered from a guard tower in as opposed to a watchtower, which is better at watching you whoop your butt. But I can see one further square than the guard tower can. But the guard tower can definitely do a better job of guarding your butt in the game of Wiki Warcraft 2. LMG. And not only is he going to guard his butt, he's going to go on and guard his opponent's butt by probably building some towers at his opponent's backside. And just then he'll probably unally. He'll be like, I need to protect your backside. Oh, thanks for building those guard towers back there. And then he's going to unally. Ooh, classic Wiki Warcraft 2 antics at its finest. Only on Twitch TV, Team Dynasty Unforgiven's Twitch TV channel. That's TD underscore un then the number 4. And they say exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be building plenty of towers at his opponent's backside. He's after blood. Who do you think you're messing with? It's Voodoo. And he's now going to have, very commanding lead on this game. His defensive posture, maybe not the absolute best, but no, he's got the wall off. This is exactly what he needs to do to defeat his opponent within the 6-minute mark. I can't post videos over 10 minutes on my unverified Body Blazers YouTube channel. But if you want to see more Warcraft 2 action like this, then you need to get out there and check out actually, Omed with the nice response, getting himself a catapult. It's exactly what Voodoo's response was when Omed did a tower rush on him. Voodoo winding up way ahead inside that interaction, and in this interaction as well, as he does have 2 peons to continuously repair these guard towers. And this guard tower here, not to actually reach his opponent, he would have made it a cannon tower, and even then I don't know if it would reach, but rather to help defend against these forays that are expected with Voodoo's grunts. Voodoo going to be building a barracks and leaving only 1 peon back there. I don't know about that. While it does give him a good opportunity to scout out this 4 and 5 o'clock position and perhaps even expand giving himself an even further lead. It will only leave one single peon to repair these two towers, and it will allow Omed back into this game very quickly. And look at that, the chop through achieved at the bottom half of the map. So Omed, even if he doesn't have much ease destroying these two towers, but it seems like he's easily been able to do that. He has successfully chopped through and defended this. So if you want to know how it's done, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's done. Even that one grunt coming after the catapult gonna suffer the wrath of that guard tower. And the grunts are going to move in just as the barracks completes. And what was once a significant lead for Voodoo is only a moderate lead now, as Omed has perfectly defended that attack off. Wow, WOW. Even that guard tower getting on that action, saving this catapult's life from that grunt. And who do you think built that guard tower? His name is Omed, the Brazilian bad boy. Tier number 2 underway for both of these players. Still a significant lead for Voodoo, who thought he had really just snatched a victory up there and put a big V in his win column. But Omed not going to be playing around. So this video most likely not going to be on the Body Blazers YouTube channel because unfortunately I can't post more videos longer than 10 minutes. Dang it. But Pig Farm, Watchtower, Cannon Tower, no guard tower. So he wants 2 guard towers and he's going to have a hidden expansion. He's setting in for the long game. This is a Voodoo. Who do you think it is? His name is Voodoo. Likes these hidden expansion ideas. And he really likes unorthodox play. Often known to play human. And Omed will have a chance to overpower his opponent as he was able to do last game. It was a great game indeed. If you don't know, then you really should check that game out. Lots of watching of the same screen, kind of like what we're doing right now. But still a great game indeed. And I think actually that watching of the same screen kind of enriches that game and gives it character, just as this game has done. Built a lot of character in this game so far. Ooh, 38,000 gold in the bank. No, he hasn't been doing a whole lot of mining, but he's got a significant amount done. And we can expect him to really get his mine on. And once that expansion achieves its long anticipated chop through that small 12 position. So in another hour or so, maybe he'll be able to take advantage of that hidden expansion. And meanwhile, you can see the 12 and 2 o'clock spot have been scouted, but not scouted well enough. And he's going to even put that unit on patrol to this 2 o'clock spot, most likely. And Voodoo's not going to send anybody out there to deal with that. So if indeed it is on patrol. So Omed patrolling that 12, 2 o'clock spot, getting himself a bloodlusted DK supported army to be berating his opponent's walls with. And look here, what a hidden base indeed. So that not patrolling, it's really just a well scouting grunt is going to move on down to this 9 o'clock and not going to see any expansions anywhere. But the expansion of Voodoo is so well hidden that not even I can find it too easily. And I have the mini map right here. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Silly me. Wiki, Warcraft 2. Who do you gonna be? Voodoo is blocked a bit. Well, not too bad. You might want to throw down a couple more farms. He's got the production going on. Needs to be more Johnny on the spot about this peon production up here, but in all fairness, he was farm blocked, and he's focusing on his ogre army, which he is anticipating deals with his opponent's own ogre army, which is going to be assaulting very soon as Bloodlust has nearly arrived. Omed moving on out on the map, and we have not expected this from Omed, where Omed has been able to make these comebacks and Unforgiven, trying to give Omed a little bit of help hitting that Bloodlust button, because Bloodlust has arrived for Voodoo. OMG, run away! Everybody runs away. He does have a death and decay here. Will he use it? He needs to utilize. It's a coil. He's gonna go for the coil. Doesn't. And a second coil tries to clean up this army, but Bloodlust has arrived for him in the nick of time, and that single ogre does fall. So the initial engagement on kyr.voodoo's favor. The economy soon to be there too, as he's about to start mining from both bases, baby. That's exactly what he wants to see. And pretty soon you can see the full economic might of the two base kyr.voodoo Blasted Ogre build. And sneaking through this 3-2 choke, Omed not able to get it off in time, and Voodoo's after blood. He wants revenge. He wants to prove why that the last game might have just been a fluke. But he is still the old school Warcraft 2 player who has dominated Omed for quite some time. But Omed, the new school 1v1, this as evidenced by this practicing here, is able to clean up Voodoo in one game, but the second game, I'm looking more and more in the favor of Voodoo. Who do you think is going to win? It's Voodoo. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and call it like I did last time, although Omed was able to come back. We're going to call this game in the favor of Voodoo. So Voodoo with the big W, the big B, the win, the victory, the admiration of all of us. As not playing humans this time, but he is has racked up a number of 1v1 wins. It's as evidenced by this game. kyr.voodoo always down for the 1v1, so you don't see too many players doing the 1v1 anymore. It's all team game fun. But kyr.voodoo is one who likes to do that 1v1. So. And here he is making his first assault on the front door. Not going to be too successful, as actually Voodoo just wants to go for this tower and get that tower and catapult destroyed. So a future attacks of his can deal more damage without those pesky... and then he's going to move on. The old adage, when you're ahead, you get further ahead game. That's what he's going to be doing and putting into effect. But actually, a large ogre army trying to push towards that 12 o'clock spot. But he doesn't quite know it's there, so he's going to move on to the middle, and what would have been a devastating attack to that small 12 is just a little bit under scouted. So Voodoo able to see this with the scout farm and pounce upon it with a trap. And although the army of Omed was able to be victorious in the long run, reinforcements do arrive, and we're seeing a 3-base economy against a 1-base, soon to be 2, but that 8 o'clock spot is most difficult indeed to protect. kyr.voodoo, and we're going to be watching this spot here, so I'm going to have to fast forward it for like 5 seconds. Boop, 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 boop. No, I can't fast forward it. Oh well. Anyway, he moved his screen anyway, so we're back to the action. And I don't think we made it in the 10-minute mark. Maybe actually, I'm going to try and make it in the 10-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to fast forward to this. And whoa, action, even dragons come into play. And hopefully I made it in the 10-minute mark. But look at that. Voodoo still expanding here. And I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. But the victor, the one and only champion of this game, revenge goes for Voodoo. Wiki wiki, Warcraft, peace out always.